Greetings and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday afternoon. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. James is out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Pippen in at the three. Now, here is James. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Rebound by the Bulls.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Left side Curry. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D.
Ooh, Curry goes inside and just makes a tough shot.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Pippen, pass to James. Pass to Pippen. And a two-handed jam.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. And here's O'Neal. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Bryant. Shot by Leonard, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Bryant, no good. Chicago with the ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Pippen. James deciding where to go with it. Bryant, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against James, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And so here is Chicago. Now Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by Sacramento. Pippen, pass to James. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Shooting for the Kings, LeBron James. One shot.
James, no good on the free throw.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Bryant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Launches it, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Curry for 3. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 5 points.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Bryant outside. And he's going for the oop here. Right side Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6 from outside the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Bryant against Leonard. Over to the wing. Pippen, pass to James. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Bryant with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Pippen. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Bulls. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
Taking a look at the Kings, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Kobe Bryant is out there with LeBron James. And it's Pippen in at the 3. Now, here is James. Bryant outside. Into the lane. Deflected. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. So it's Sacramento now. They trail by 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Chamberlain passes to Bryant. Tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And the free throw, no good. Kings trail by 8. Here's Pippen. The shot's good on the assist by James. Pippen's got 5 points.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It's on LeBron James.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Timeout called, the Kings. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Bryant, the pass to Chamberlain, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Curry for 3. Once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Chicago leading by 4. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Curry. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Bryant against Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the 3. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry from deep. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Pass to Pippen. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Antetokounmpo looking it over, and here's Curry. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Kings trail by 4. Pippen, pass to Bryant. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Curry. Curry draws the double. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, covered by Wembanyama. O'Neal passes to Leonard, stolen by Bryant. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul him.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Pippen. The Kings trailing. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Bryant outside. It's stolen by Leonard. Stephen Curry getting it done for Chicago. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Kings trail by 4. James outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. James against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Left side O'Neal. Over Wembanyama. That one off the back iron and out.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Double team on James. And here's Bryant. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Pass to O'Neal. From the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Kings trail by 4. Bryant finds Wembanyama. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Here's James. And another miss by Sacramento. Chicago leading by 4. Curry takes it in. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. To stop the drought, out to James. And another miss by Sacramento. James has gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks it down from distance. Bryant's got his second bucket on the night.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. James with a steal. On the break. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard against Bryant. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Blocked! Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's good. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Curry, that's good.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Here's Sacramento now. Pippen, pass to Bryant. James, outside. Offline with a 3.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Kings trail by 6. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
And he makes a first. And he can't hit the second. Chamberlain passes to Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Antetokounmpo against James. Now here's Antetokounmpo, tightly guarded, 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama, and they're on the run. 2 on the clock, and that one is hammered home.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Chicago. He's been lighting it up tonight. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Taking a look at Sacramento, Kobe Bryant is out there with James. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Curry surveys. Pass to O'Neal. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls it in from the elbow. O'Neal. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And James has got the ball here for the Kings. It's a 5-point game.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Kings trail by 3. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. The shot by James, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Curry. The 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. Bryant against Leonard. Bryant outside. Here's James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the Kings, LeBron James at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Curry, jacks up a 3, good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's James. Bryant outside. Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Bryant. Back to Wembanyama. 4-3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Curry. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Curry. And here's Bryant outside. He drops it from range.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Giannis to the cup.
Let me tell you, on the drive, Giannis is trouble. He takes it right into the defense and gets fouled in the act.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Bryant. It's intercepted. Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against James. Pass to Bryant. Back to James. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And it's in.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The Kings call timeout. James against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bryant. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The Kings call timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And they're set to take control of this game.
It's crucial that they convert here.
Now Bryant to take the lead. It's good! And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. With Divac sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Kobe. LeBron James is out there with Pippen. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Back to Kobe. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Wembanyama for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
LeBron dishes to Pippen. George against James. Lays it up off the glass.
That's about power, that's about control, and that's about LeBron James and the ability to have touch inside.
Wembanyama outside. Leonard with no one around. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Giannis with it. Six to shoot. Open for 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Here's Chicago. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Wembanyama, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Giannis. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key, Pippen. And here's LeBron outside. Sacramento again missing. George looking around. Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has yet to score. Open for three. That's in, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in to try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. George against Kobe. Outside Durant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
James, a screen on Wembanyama. 13 feet away. And James with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. James has got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
George passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. And Pippen pulls it down. Now, Antetokounmpo, defended by Shaq. Shoots from 8. No good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Chicago. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
With Divac sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. They've got Pippen. Ryan is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's LeBron James, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Pippen kicks to James. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Durant. And here's George for 3. They get the rebound. O'Neal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Giannis high post. Wembanyama on him. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. And we played through the first minute here in the second. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Kings trail by 7. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Durant with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. On the wing, George. Driving the lane. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, there's a smoothness to Paul George's game. He's moving fast, but he makes it look easy.
He lobs it up. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. George passes to Durant. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. High post, Pippen. George against James. Bryant has the open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bryant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Durant against Pippen. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Leonard. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Shot clock at 6. Now here's Pippen. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Outside Durant. Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
Boy, the poise, the concentration. LeBron James, so gifted, so big.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Leonard. LeBron with the block.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Ooh, LeBron on the defensive end.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Pippen. This one for 3. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. And that one's good. Durant.
Boy, Kevin Durant, the quick release and from distance.
And here are the Kings now. Outside Bryant. Pass to Pippen. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Kobe against Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Pippen for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wembanyama outside. Kobe against Leonard. Pass to Durant. Over Pippen. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And now a 4-point Bulls lead. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pippen, the pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Sacramento moving it around. Chamberlain kicks to Bryant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Durant just inside the line. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Durant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Leonard in at the 2. George finds Leonard. Back to George. Puts up a deep 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Kobe. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. George against Chamberlain, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Kings trailing. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Back to Kobe. To the middle for the tie. And Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Kings. And Wembanyama outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his third assist on the night.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
The Kings trail by 3. Outside, Kobe. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. The slam! Kobe Bryant flying high!
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Outside, KD. Woke loose. Pippen with the steal. Bryant with it. George picks him up. Kobe on the break. It's good!
And he anticipated the play, and Kobe finished it on the other end.
George passes to Wembanyama. Lob pass to George, and stolen by Bryant. And up the court come the Kings on the break.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Bulls trail by 3. Outside, KD. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Shot clock at 5. Here's James, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
George passes to Wembanyama. Here's Leonard. Left side, KD. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Giannis against Wembanyama. Pippen misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
For 3, Durant. O'Neal. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
1:07 left in the third. James wide open. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
You see, there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that three-point shot is on point.
Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama. Pass to KD. Again, the miss by KD.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pippen finds Bryant. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Kobe draws it up. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, George. Wembanyama sets a screen for George. Three-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Chicago up 1. And we're coming. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. So with Divac sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Antetokounmpo is out there with Kobe. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Pippen. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Kobe dishes to Pippen. Kobe against Leonard. And Bryant kicks to Pippen. Bulls from the top of the key. Chicago grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeBron against George. Wembanyama outside. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 3. Pippen the pass to Antetokounmpo. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Inside. And Giannis throwing it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Outside Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. LeBron outside. Sacramento moving it around. And here's Kobe from the arc. Kobe from deep.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Bryant's gone 2 of 3 shooting from deep here. Outside Leonard. With the teardrop. Rebound by the Kings. Outside James. Left side Kobe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Kobe drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
Outside, James. Pass to Kobe. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets. And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and one and turns this into a 2-possession game.
KD on the wing. Guarded by Pippen.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Will it go? Durant. Some solid defense from Pippen.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Chamberlain. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot off.
And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
George dishes to O'Neal. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Got that one up quick. Kobe's got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant in the corner. Now here's Giannis. So the Kings win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.